Also developing this morning, 6 people are expected to face charges after a protest near Gracie Mansion. At some point, someone threw suspicious devices into the crowd. It happened yesterday at around 11 a.m. following dueling demonstrations. Pix 11's Giovanni Diaz is outside Gracie Mansion for us this morning. Gio?
Jay, good morning to you. As you can see, there is a stronger police presence here at this hour outside Gracie Mansion. This area was all shut down yesterday for hours after those devices were located. Now, this whole thing unfolded starting around 11 a.m. when opposing protesters clashed near East End Avenue and East 87th Street. That's according to the NYPD. On one side, about 20 demonstrators gathered for a protest called Stop the Islamic Takeover of New York City. On the other side, there were protesters with the Run the Nazis Out of New York City group, which was a much larger group, about 120 people according to the NYPD. At around noon, though, police say a protester from the anti-Islamic group used pepper spray against the counter-protesters. That person then was arrested. In response, though, a counter-protester lit and threw an ignited device towards the crowd. And later on, the NYPD telling us that a second device, also from a counter-protester, was tossed into the group.
Witnesses reported seeing flames and smoke as it traveled through the air before it struck a barrier and extinguished itself a few feet from police officers. At this time, we do not yet know whether the devices were functional improvised explosive devices or hoax devices, because we don't yet know if there was energetic material contained in them.
Gio, I understand that
Mayor Mamdani reacted to this. He called those anti-Islamic protests despicable, and at this time it isn't clear whether or not he was inside Gracie Mansion at the time. Jay, you have a question?
I do. We have some details on who was arrested and what factions they were with.
Yeah, we actually just learned more about the 6 people that were detained yesterday, taken into custody. At this time, we know the names of at least 3 of them. Take a look at your screen right now. One of them was 18-year-old Amir Balit, whose charges are still pending at this time, and we are waiting to see the content of the device that he is accused of throwing into the crowd. He is from Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Also, 19-year-old Ibrahim Nick is accused of supplying one of those devices that were thrown into the crowd yesterday. And 21-year-old Ian McGinnis is from Philadelphia. Right now, we understand he's facing multiple charges, and those include assault and reckless endangerment. And at this hour, we are still working to get more details about the 3 other people who were taken into custody, and also about the charges they could potentially face. Jay, back to you.